We're all ready to go with the final game of the men's final of American Red Carpet Championship Bowling here at Red Carpet Lanes Bowlero. Our top seed, Bill Meyer, has only one game to win the championship. He was the leader in qualifying in the semifinals, so he is in this position. Last week in the women's finals, you had said, Joe, you thought if you had your choice, you'd take being top seed. Come in and only roll the one game, and it certainly worked for Roxanne last week. And here is our top seed for the men, Bill Meyer on lane 69. And that's the way Roxanne started on the way to the first 8 last week and a 264 game.
Nice shot to start with for Bill. He's a down-and-in player, similar to Roxanne. Kept that one in play, obviously hit the pocket and carried all 10.
Yeah, you know, first time on television. Mark's been on TV a lot, more tournament hardened probably. But it has to do something for Bill's confidence, I would think, to get that first strike. You know, prove to yourself
definitely.
You can do it.
Yeah, definitely, because you're nervous, obviously. And after the first 2 balls, then you settle down and you start stroking the ball, and you're right in the match. But if you get a break early, or like he threw a good shot early, that's all the better.
Making the 10-pin spare is Mark Munch. A lot of our sponsors here today, and you're going to be seeing some of them at the close of the show because we have a lot of awards to present. And, of course, one of the people we want to mention is the man that's running Red Carpet these days, Dave Strakota. He and Gloria Bear, our tournament director, are the 2 main people responsible for these 2 TV shows being back on the air this year. Well, Mark with the strike.
Well, we have a chance, Hank. I want to mention real quickly the Variety Club Milwaukee Metro Bowling Council All Charities Bowling Tournament Fundraiser. Use your league score. It's $2 entry fee, or if you pick up just 5 pledges, then the entry fee is free. There's still time. Give Gloria a call at 252-4287.
And help Variety help the kids. Bill Meyer, if he was nervous, and I think you have to be a little bit, as you said, it's not showing, it's not affecting his performance. Sometimes there's a kind of a good nervousness, isn't there?
Yeah, absolutely. The adrenaline gets flowing, and you're staying focused. He's concentrating on staying calm, and he told us he'd had 2 sleepless nights coming in, but you wouldn't know it by the first 2 frames.
I'll tell you, he's found that 1-3 pocket, the first 3 for Bill Meyer. Are we seeing deja vu of last week, the women? In came the top seed.
So far, this looks real similar.
Yeah, she rolled the first 8. Shooting at 264, our women's champion, Roxanne. But Mark Munch showed in the last game he can come back. He can hang in there, and then when there's an opening, string them together. What, did he have, a 6-bagger last game near the end?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Mark's been around. He's bowled on TV. As you mentioned, tournament hard. He's not going to give a match away.
Didn't quite make it up firmly into the 1-3 pocket there, so he's got a couple of them to shoot at. So he opened with a spare in the first frame, both strikes in the second and third. Now we'll go for the spare in the 4th frame. His opponent, Bill Meyer, has done nothing but strike. He has strikes through the first 3 frames. Mark with the spare.
Nice spare. Something a little unique in this match, Hank. Both players are using urethane bowling balls. And right now, the big fad is the reactive resins. You'd think they'd be using those. But they're back to just straight old urethane, and obviously it's working.
Well, why do you think that is? The reactive resin is supposed to grip the lanes more. Are they saying we don't need that much grip on these conditions?
Well, what's happening is we have dry back end, so the ball's finishing hard anyway, and the reactive resins would overreact, and you don't need that today.
Boy, if I ever brought more than one ball to the lanes, I'd really have some decisions to make, wouldn't I? But I think I fall into the recreational bowler category, although I am a league bowler. So is George Vales, our scorekeeper here today. He's our teammate, our captain, our sponsor. Wow. Such a versatile fellow, that George.
With a spare, Bill will be up by 11 pins going into the 5th frame.
Good speed. And Bill Meyer with a spare. Bill's a busy guy. Looks like he has 2 jobs here. Quad Graphics he works for, and also in the assessor's office of the city of Waukesha. And he was the part owner of Classic Lanes in Waupun. He owns several investment properties, has his real estate degree and 2-year property assessment degree. And I believe that he's single. He is. Wow, women are going to be asking me for the phone number. Can't give that out, folks.
I'll tell you what, he's covering about 60 feet of real estate really well right now. He's bowling excellent.
He looks focused, and he's getting the results. Mentioning some of our sponsors that are here today. John Megna's here. He's the fellow from John Megna's Pro Shop. Going to give out that ball to any bowler striking out in the 10th, or a drawing if there's nobody strikes out in the 10th. Mark Munch with a strike. And we have Dwight Albrecht from B&G Golf, Bowling, and Racket Sports. And he'll be making a presentation at the end of the show. Was that the 5th? Yeah, 5th is bingo. They both got the $25 gift certificates. All right. And that gift certificate comes from Potawatomi Bingo. And we have Mark Miller here today. From Potawatomi. Did I say Mark? Pat Miller. Known Pat quite a while. Pat Miller, and I think Perry Jones was here earlier. And Pat will be around to present a jacket at the end of the show. Gil Yechter, representing Nevada Bobs, is here, and they're making a presentation as well.
Real tough spare here, Hank. The 248.
Perfect. Yeah, good cover. Pete and Sue Kowalski here as well, and of course Pete representing Kowalski Brothers, and they will present the championship trophy, and it's a beauty. You'll see it at the end of the show.
Bill right now is up 11 pins with a strike. You push it to 21.
Mark Manco from one of our sponsors, MCM, in attendance today as well. That one kind of got away on him. He didn't look as smooth going to the line there, and kind of yanked it at the end.
He yanked it. The feet were fast. Put him out of timing. The ball went high. Tough spare. Cross lane, 3-6-10. The ball generally will take out all 3 pins.
Well, they both had strikes in the 5th frame, but the 6th was not too kind to either one of them. Both knocked down only 7 with their first ball, so. And both with fairly difficult spares. Mark made his. Can Bill make his? Yep. The danger there is hitting that front pin and just pushing it straight back, and the other 2 stand.
11-pin lead for Bill, entering the 7th frame. And while we have a chance, let's mention Bill's niece, Kayla. We wanted to make sure that we said hi to her. She couldn't be here today.
Well, hi. So here's our leader, Bill Meyer, clinging to an 11-pin lead on lane 69 as the match gets into the exciting stage. Bill responds with a strike. Steve Oosterberg was the corner person down there?
For Bill, along with John Schnur.
Okay. John Schnur as well. All right. Oh, the messenger did the job on that 10-pin.
Yes, it did. That's the head pin. It goes to the side wall, the side partition. Comes back across the lane and takes out the 10.
So, Mark Munch with with the strike in the 7th, matching the strike by his opponent, Bill Meyer. But he's got to do more than just match because he's 11 pins behind. We're talking about Mark bowling now on 69. Oh, he's nice smooth delivery, hasn't he?
Sweet. Just a sweet shot. Big double. Going to put the pressure on Bill to keep pace.
Yeah, if he should just spare here, we'd be about almost perfectly tied. This is something like last game where Mark came on in the late stages and put the pressure on Darrell. He's trying to do the same thing here to Bill Meyer.
Yeah, that's what experience does for you, Hank. That muscle memory we were talking about.
Ouch. 3/4 of the dinner bucket. And I left the dinner bucket one time a couple of years ago, and some good bowler said to me, you know, you're a lot closer to having a good shot than you think when you leave the dinner bucket. Is there some validity to that? I mean, people look and say, wow, he left 4 pins.
Well, sure, you hit the head pin, and if you're another board left, you're even more solid in the pocket, and you probably carry a wall shot. So that has some validity to it. Easy for me to say.
Well, this is almost a crucial spare for Bill. He'll get an open here, and the lead has changed hands. He covered it beautifully. We're pretty close, huh?
Now, we're going to call it an even match right now, basically. 2 pins separating them. But Mark, with the strike up, can take the lead next time he's up.
He did the same thing against Darrell in the last game. He put himself where he controlled the match, and that's what he's doing now. Bill Meyer, our top seed. 9th frame. Striking. Well, they call the 9th frame the foundation frame, and so he's got some foundation, but the match is in the hands and the control of his opponent here, Mark Munch.
Same situation. If Mark can get a strike in the 9th, a couple in the 10th, it's all over.
You know, that's similar to the one where he had I think it was the head pin come across as the chasing across the lanes and take out the 10 pin, and that time he started to come across, didn't make it all the way. So they say things even out in bowling. I think that's right.
I don't think they ever even out, but Mark, let's give him a spare in the 9th. That gives him 177 in the 8th. Bill has 179 in the 8th, but he has a strike working.
Look out. A most unexpected result. I wouldn't have expected that from a bowler of Mark Munch's tournament experience, and he just blew that one. He pulled it or didn't go across lane enough or whatever. He missed it.
Just flat out pulled it left, missed it. Bill Meyer, sitting on the bench, picks up about a 14-pin lead.
$3,800 goes to the winner. $2,000 to the second place finisher. Could have been an $1,800 shot right there. Still not over, but
it's not over, and but it basically is.
But the fat lady's gargling?
Yeah, definitely. Bill,
all right.
Bill just needs to basically show up in the 10th frame. He's going to be our champion.
And a man of Mark Munch's experience, virtually, you can be sure, knows that. He knows what happened, and interesting development, because last game he came through and you would not have expected him maybe leave the 10th pin, but not miss it. And now it comes easily. It always seems to.
205, Hank. And Bill needs to show up and basically knock down 8 pins in 2 shots.
Yeah, because with the 205 from Mark Munch, Bill Meyer has 179 in the 8th. He has a strike up in the 9th, so that gives him 189. And, of course, everything he gets on his first 2 balls, so. Well, that's the way to do it. That clinches it. Mark Munch is our champion. Just a matter of filling in the frames. I don't think in our men's match anybody struck out. But He can win that.
Yeah.
He can win that 3 strikes in the 10th if he gets 2 more. And both men's and women's finals, the top seed comes in, rolls 1 game, and wins it.
Great performance by Bill Meyer. If he gets this strike, he's going to be up in the 230s. And for your first time on TV, that's outstanding.
There's another one. People are trying to get his attention and congratulate him. He's still focused, folks.
Well, he can unfocus because it's over. He's going to finish in the 230s, a 239 if he strikes.
Well, he can strike out and get one of those bowling balls from John Megna. Now, he's going to win, if he does, an Omega R by Ebonite. Now, is that a reactive resin? I didn't do it anyway. But what a performance by Bill Meyer. Hitting strikes in the 9th, the first 2 in the 10th, and shooting a final score of 237. So Bill Meyer's our champion. Stay with us. We'll be back to award a bunch of prizes right after this.
Hey, Milwaukee.
Bill Meyer, our champion in the men's division. We have an awful lot of awards to present, and we will start with Dwight Albrecht. We're not giving him away, but he's from B&G, and he's going to give away a bowling ball to Mark Munch. Come on over here for the first time, Mark. Mark shot 243, the high single game of the day, and Dwight, you can make presentation.
Mark, congratulations on a nice game on behalf of B&G Golf Bowling and Racket Sports. We are honored to give you the 16-pound Ebonite Turbo A. Thank you.
Don't go away, Mark, because we have more for you. You can disappear, though, Dwight. Thank you very much. And we'll bring in the big guy. Here comes Gil Yechter from Nevada Bob's. He has not only a ball, but a bag as well. And that's for the longest string of strikes, and 6 in a row by Mark in that second game. Come on in here again, Mark. And Gil?
Mark, on behalf of the staff at Nevada Bob's, please accept this Ebonite high-tech double ball bag and this gift certificate. Congratulations on a great tournament.
Thank you.
Good luck in the future.
Thank you.
Now we'll let you go put that down. Don't go too far. We have some money for you, too. Coming up next, we have Dave Strakota from the proprietors here, American Red Carpet. He has some presentations to make as well. Bill Meyer. Yeah, absolutely, Bill Meyer. Oh, I forgot, Dave, I got John Megna coming next. I did that, the women's show, too. I'm so fond of Dave, I wanted to get him in here. John Megna from John Megna Pro Shop, and we had a drawing for winning the prize striking out in the 10th because nobody did it, and Bill Meyer won it. John, what are you going to give him?
The Ebonite Omega R reactive resin ball to add to his arsenal next time he's on the show.
And you'll even drill it for him and do a good job if he wants, right?
Oh, absolutely. Ask Joe Natoli.
Bill, come on over here. Bill, you want a bowling ball, just what you need.
Thanks. Congratulations, Bill. Nice bowling. Good luck.
Thanks a lot.
And we'll let you go back over there, but don't go too far either. Now I'm bringing in Dave Strakota, the man who runs American Red Carpet. And before you start giving away all that money, you wanted to say something, Dave.
Well, Hank, I would. I'd like to take this opportunity on behalf of American Red Carpet. Thank yourself and Joe and the crew from Access Video and Channel 24 for helping us to get this program started again. We're excited about it. We're all prepared for next year with new matches. And with the great fans we've had today, it's just going to be an ongoing program and a great one at that.
All right, don't go away. You got a lot of money. And coming in now, we have Gary Schmidt, a former champion of the show. Wasn't his day today, but he gets 4th prize money. And how much money you got for him, Dave?
Gary, first of all, congratulations. It was a great match, a tie game, and it went on to some extra frames. And for you, we've got a check for $1,000. Congratulations.
Thanks, Dave.
Gary, not quite as much as you won when you won the champ show a few years ago, but you had a great match.
Needed to make a couple shots, failed. That's about all.
Well, keep those 2 regatta lanes going, and hopefully we'll see you back in the future.
I hope so. Thanks, guys.
All right. And our 3rd prize winner, Darrell Bucko. Come on over here from Sheboygan Falls. And Dave has some money for you. You got a little more for him.
I sure do. And Darrell, again, congratulations for great matches and a check for $1,500. Thank you very much.
Darrell, the last champ show, you were the first alternate by a couple of pins, never made it. This year you made it. Obviously, you'd like to have done better, but you're fairly satisfied the way you bowled?
The first game I was real nervous. I couldn't stop shaking. I didn't throw too many good balls. But I got lucky. And I calmed down the second game, and I threw good shots.
All right, well,
With that.
I would say congratulations, Darrell. Our second prize money winner is Mark Munch. Mark comes back. And the money's going up, Dave.
Well, it sure is, Hank. And Mark, again, a great match. Is under pressure. You performed well. And for that, we've got a check for $2,000.
Mark, I got to ask you, I mean, the turning point in that game was that missed 10th, and I don't think you missed many 10 pins in competition, do you?
Well, yeah.
Disappointment.
But you've been on this show, or you're on the Champ Show many years, and I expect you'll be back.
Hope so.
All right, our congratulations, Mark. And here's our champion. We got Bill Meyer. And first thing I'm going to do is give Bill Meyer one of the $25 Potawatomi gift certificates. And I'm going to give you two. Give them to everybody except Gary Schmidt. He didn't get a strike in the fifth. Okay, Bill, let's just do us a favor because I forgot to give those out earlier. But Dave Strakota has some significant money for you.
Yes, we do. For our 1996 champion, and Billy, congratulations. Again, on behalf of American Red Carpet, I'd like to congratulate you with a check for $3,800. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot.
I'm going to talk to you in a moment, but I have some more presentations. We're going to bring in next. The championship trophy's coming up after we bring in, come on, Pat. Pat Miller from Potawatomi. I mean, he's got a jacket for Bill.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Congratulations, guys. All of you guys did a great job. From all of us at Potawatomi Bingo Casino, we have another $50 certificate to play high-stakes bingo at Potawatomi. And I'm going to put this lucky jacket on you, too. Look at this. Great. The Potawatomi Bingo Casino jacket. It's so lucky.
If he can get the zipper. Oh, he did.
Yeah, here we go. Watch this. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. There it is. Yeah. Congratulations. Congratulations. A good job by all the guys. All the guys. Great show. This was fun.
Thanks to you, Pat, and everybody at Potawatomi.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And we have Pete Kowalski coming in here now. And Pete has the championship trophy, and it's a beauty. Pete?
Congratulations, Bill. You did a marvelous job, as well as the rest of the guys out here. On behalf of Kowalski Brothers, we'd like you to have something to remember this by, and hope you enjoy it for a long time.
Thanks. It's beautiful.
Terrific.
Great.
Thank you, Pete. Thanks, everybody at Kowalski Brothers. And here's our champion, Bill Meyer. Bill, don't go away. First time on TV, you came out of the blocks and opened with some strikes. What kind of a feeling did you have going into that game?
I was very nervous throughout the whole tournament, through the top 64 when we were playing match play, too, and I just threw a lot of good shots that it worked out for me real well. I just want to say thanks to everybody who came down, a lot of friends and family, some co-workers. We've got the crew from City West Dallas Assessor's Office there, too. Everybody was great. Thanks.
All right. Thank you, Bill, for putting on quite a show. And our congratulations. Joe Natoli, come on over here. Joe was our analyst, of course, and it was a first time for him, too, on television the last 2 weeks. Joe, I want to thank you. You did an outstanding job.
Well, thank you very much. I want to thank American Red Carpet, yourself, for putting up with me, and it's Miller Genuine Draft time for Mr. Meyer.
I would agree. That's our show, folks. Remember, qualifying getting underway shortly for next year. We hope to have the two finals on television. That's it from Red Carpet Lanes Bowlero. Hope you have a great bowling season, everybody. Thanks. Goodbye.